I can't explain it. I'm into you and every little thing you do. Hi. What y'all saying? What y'all saying? Let's get into this. Woo! Y'all see I dress up. I have an eyeshadow, y'all. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. I know y'all feeling this caption because this, y'all know I love y'all different. And plenty of y'all chopping some shit y'all need to come out of. And listen, I ain't even talking only relationships. I talking about some friendships. I talking about some situations with your families. I wasn't even going to do this topic tonight. But hey, so let's get into this look though. Y'all like this? Hold on, wait, I'm excited about this look tonight. Wait. Your girl dress up for y'all today. Y'all know I don't wear a shadow, but I have an eyeshadow. I say if we in a storm and in quarantine, we can look good doing it tonight. Shout out to my girl. Y'all know I brag about Bobbi Beauty Different. That's who always on my matte lipsticks. Well, sis came through with the come through. Y'all know when your eyebrow pencil down to the last little knock, so you have to leave it in the sharpener? Well, that's what my brow pencil was yesterday, and I couldn't get to the shop. So she came through with the Bobbi Beauty Brow Pomade. This is what is on my brows tonight. Medium brown. Then she came through with my contour powder. She came through with the highlight powder. And I don't know what problem she have with the beauty industry, but she come to put their foot on their neck. Because let me tell you, I don't wear shadow, but sis dropped this palette off to me. So I had to quickly do a YouTube tutorial on a cut crease. So y'all don't clown my cut crease. I tried my best. I don't have no liner though, because I can't never get liner right. But I did my little cut crease. Let me tell you something, man. She have these palettes so bomb. And the pigments in it so bomb. I dress right up. And then I on the lip, I had a number 6 and a number 2. That's my chocolate brown. And this have a pinky nudie color. So I did a little ombre effect. Because y'all deserve it. Y'all see I get my little curl tendrils out. Y'all, I was feeling myself tonight, man. I dress up for y'all in a minute. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. Now, here's the next tea. So I have been talking to y'all about, hold on, let me get my life together because you can't see it because of the sticker type. That I was going to be getting a lash line within the Royalty hair line of lashes. And your girl is official. So these are part of the lashes that are part of my line now. It's With Love Roxy collection. We got the brooms. Because y'all thought that was a hurricane outside. No, baby, I'm blinking. That's me blinking. And for some of my more modest girls, we have everyday lashes as well. With Love Roxy collection. So I am super excited. Y'all not old people to tell y'all favor ain't fair. Favor ain't fair. This is years of dedication, years of hard work, years of not doing people dirty. Years of supporting others, years of screaming get they ass, and years of clapping for people when they win. This is energy that I have put in the universe, and it is finally coming back to me. Listen to me. I can try not to cry because I really put on mascara today. But it's a serious thing when you've done the work and you're now seeing it come in. Y'all could contact me directly for the lashes, or you can go to On Point Styles in the Meldon Plaza off Mackey Street. That's across from Commonwealth Bank. They carry the lashes as well. They carry the original Royalty line, and they carry With Love Roxy collection as well. I'm happy that things are finally working out. And I posted this status the other day that sometimes it takes 10 years just to get to the 1 year that's gonna change your life. Y'all don't stop pushing. Keep going, babe. Keep going, babe. It's gonna happen. It's gonna work out. It's up to you. Plenty people in the world, they're not successful because of talent, you know. They're successful because of drive, because of ambition, because they never gave up, because they kept going. I have been good to so many people over the years, and I am just happy now that the universe has found the time to bless me back. So, plenty things coming on the way. Y'all keep saying in the comment section, write a book, write a book, write a book. So, I can have some other news before the end of the year. And some other things that we're going to have going on. But listen, y'all don't give up. Your dreams only die when you let them die. When you send them to the graveyard to die, that is when they are only dreams and they are no longer able to be accomplished. The second you give up on them, just keep pushing, babe. Keep pushing. Now, I can stop crying because I just appreciate y'all who was on this journey with me and listening to me talk about a lot of these things for a while. And for all of y'all who has supported my kitchen. Oh gosh, y'all energy different. Y'all came through with the come through. Y'all have blown my mind with support. I am talking from my circle of friends. I am talking from complete strangers. The support has blown my mind. I got some people in my little circle though who came through for me. I got to shout out my friend Omnique. She is a plant-based health and life coach consultant. And when I was designing my menu, she sat there with me, and everything that she could eat, she tasted. She helped me tweak recipes. Every morning at 5 a.m., she is up in the kitchen with me prepping. And this girl have a young baby. She's in the kitchen with me prepping. I have a friend, Nikki. Nikki pull up to my house, say, you have dishes to wash? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Because whatever it takes to make this easier for you, that's where my support comes from. I have another friend who said, Rox, you struggling with deliveries? I got you, baby. When I off, I delivering. Done. Movie. The people in my circle have shown up, from sharing flyers to recommending to co-signing to support. I have another friend, Makara. She's a food guru. I just gotta call her that. She has tasted food, made tweaking recommendations for me. She has built me up without tearing me down. My best friend, Jamal Small, Chef Daddy. He has been in the lab with me, prepping these recipes from beginning to end, teaching me how to cook on a larger scale, teaching me how to portion correctly, teaching me how to chart recipes. Like, the circle right. And y'all who come through only know me off a live and I've been in my inbox ordering. I appreciate y'all so much. I just had to get that off my chest. So, that's that. Now, what I drinking on tonight, I got a bottle of Lignum. So y'all know the wines that I promote. This is their blended red. This is amazing. This would be doing tonight, because this topic requires me to be on some red. Y'all see what the topic is about. These people who claim they love you, claim they got you, claim they're your friends, but they don't really got you. They don't really love you. They just love the way you love them. And a lot of people ain't gonna understand that until we go into it. Y'all see my little pedal? Until we go into it deeper. Until we expose some of the behavior. You know what I mean? We're gonna, no, this isn't Believe Wines. This is from the Regal Wine Spirit. I just have to pause and break that. No offense to Believe Wines. I've had them all as well. But this is from the Regal brand. And this is their Lignum blended red. So for me, it took me a while to kind of understand that difference. It took me a while to realize that everyone ain't you. Everyone don't love the way you love. It took me a while to understand that you can't expect yourself out of people. That's okay. But I also had to understand that I deserve myself out of people. I deserve the same energy that I give out. And when I got to that point where I held myself accountable for making sure that I set myself up to receive that energy, that I stopped worrying about always taking care of other people, and finally realized that it's okay to take care of myself. It was at that moment that I understand how important it is for me to be healthy, how important it is for me to set them boundaries. I know we talk about boundaries a lot. I know that a lot of these topics, or a lot of this topic is going to be overlapping with other topics, but we can't never talk about this stuff enough. A lot of y'all now are in a season of transformation. You're transitioning from this to that. You've either flourished during this COVID season, or you're now trying to readjust and reevaluate. And just as important as it is to have a plan for your economic well-being, baby, let me tell you something. It is equally as important to have a plan for the people who are in your life and going to be around you. It is equally as important to sort through that circle. We always keep coming back to friends. We always keep coming back to this circle of people. We always keep coming back to these toxic relationships. We always keep coming back to toxic family members. There's a reason for that. The reason for that is, in order for you to experience the fullest amount of growth, in order for you to walk into your best self, you have to have the best people around you. And sometimes that's difficult because we love so hard sometimes. Sometimes we love so hard. So hard, Jared. So hard. That we lose sight of the fact that we're the only people in the relationship loving. You know what I mean? Like when you reflect, you're the only person giving. When you reflect, everything is being taken from you. Nothing is being poured into you. Your circle is so important. When your circle becomes a square, you're in a cage now. You have lost yourself. Y'all ever been in a situation where, and some of you may be there now, you remember how you used to be, right? You remember the old you. And you're fighting so hard to get there, and you can't figure out why you can't get back to how you used to be. And I ain't talking about the old you that has grown. I'm talking about when you were happy. You just can't figure out how to get there. You know why? You don't have the energy to get there. Because you have people in your life sucking you dry. You have people in your life who they only say they love you as a means to an end. They only say they care about you as a means to an end, because they know, boy, once I tell Roxy I love her, once I tell Roxy she is my favorite friend, once I tell Roxy this, once I say that to Roxy, Roxy can give. Woo! Roxy got me. Woo! Roxy, what? Roxy can do what Roxy does. But they don't do nothing for Roxy. When you're looking at some of your friendships, every time you go out, you always the one who pay the bill. They'll never, they may not have it, you know. But they'll never say to you, boy, Roxy, I ain't got it today. But I appreciate the fact that you always there for me. But I gonna decline. I don't want to come out with you. Because in my conscience, I can't have you the only one spending. Let me get something. Let me get myself together. Because I will meet you with the same energy you just meet me with. I appreciate you, you know. I appreciate you. I really do. But I just can't keep taking from you. They ain't gonna say that to you. They can say, what? Roxy out and the bill on her? Let's ride. When you look at these friendships or these relationships, the conversation for some reason always about them. You literally could have called them to vent, to talk, and they find a way to make the story about them. They find a way to interject everything about them. So no longer about helping you. We back to being about them. It's always about them. They never come to you with positivity. They only come to you when they need something. And sometimes them needing something is disguised so well, you don't even realize they come for something. Sometimes the something is advice. And they start off the conversation. They want to tell you how much of an impact you have in their life. They start the conversation off as if they give a shit about you. But they only come to pick your brain. See, because you're the strong one. You got the good vibes. You got the good energy. You know what I mean? You, woo! They need some of that. They need some of that. They only come to you when they need a ride to go somewhere. Or they won't go out. Right? How much y'all have a friend? They just won't go out. They know they ain't got no ride. So they only just invite you out because you get the car. They only just invite you out because this to my ladies. Use the girl who's get the dudes to buy the drinks. Right? A dude offer you a drink and they quick to say what they drinking on that order. How much of y'all got friends like that? But the second the dude offer them a drink in the club, oh no baby, I drinking Hennessy and Grand. And she ain't even remember she come up with no one else. Some of y'all in some friendships that should have just been a business arrangement and done. Y'all should have just done business together and moved on. Because they say they care about you. But they only care about how much you could offer them for their business. They only that because you just share the flyer. Because you just refer to customers. But they don't refer nobody to you though. How much of y'all in friendships like that? Y'all should have just buy the here and keep it pushing. Ain't no need to go out together. Ain't no need to be friends. And I gotta get on some of y'all too. Because y'all are part of the problem. Y'all so lonely and desperate for company that y'all willing to be friends with anybody. Y'all willing to give your good energy to anybody. And they don't deserve it. Some of y'all need to learn how to be your own friend first. So you don't need to go looking for company everywhere. Learn to be alone. Learn to be happy being alone. Learn to be happy being by yourself. People always ask me, Roxy, why you go by yourself? 2 reasons. 1, I like me. I'm fun as hell. I like partying with me. And 2, if they lick off shots in the club, I ain't gotta look for nobody who ride with me. I by myself, I could go home. Some of y'all need to learn to be your own friend. Be comfortable being alone. A lot of y'all in relationships, a lot of y'all in friendships, because y'all ain't comfortable being alone. It's like you scared of the thoughts that are in your mind. So you have a bigger problem you need to deal with. You need to first understand, why are you afraid to be alone with your own thoughts? Work on that first. Work on that first. See, because when you've mastered living in here by yourself, when you Gucci with you stop and you analyze friendships. You stop and you analyze relationships. You stop and realize you deserve better because, see, you ain't stuck because of the fear of being alone. You good with you? So what y'all ain't about to do is stress me out. You can push, baby. Push and push fast. Y'all got to learn to be comfortable with yourself. Some of y'all have some family members. Y'all ready? Some of y'all have some family members. What y'all know what I'm about to say? Y'all need to unfamily. Only thing they've ever done is take from you. They don't support you emotionally, spiritually, physically. They don't build you up. They only there for what you could get. For some of y'all, it's a parent. For some of y'all, it's a sibling. For some of y'all, it's a cousin. Some of y'all, it's your Grammy. It's your granddaddy. They only there to take from you. They will watch you fight for your last dollar and wanted to go put numbers in. They don't have a care in the world how you eating. They don't care that you trying to build something and make something of your life. They just won't get what they could get from you. Because why? We is family. That's what family does do. Run that check. That's what family for. Run that check. No. Family there to support and build you up. Unless you have a family member who you know has supported you and they absolutely need your last dollar. There's no way your family member should be that comfortable taking your last from you for frivolous shit. There is no way. I can't even do that to a stranger. I can't take from you knowing your circumstance. See, a lot of times, some friends don't know your real life circumstance. But your family, they just know your real life circumstance and still comfortable taking from you. Because they don't love you. They just love the way you love them. Some of y'all in some one-sided relationships. Y'all ain't growing together. Y'all ain't building together. One person doing all the work and the next one holding on a hope and a prayer, praying the person walk into their potential. Can y'all please stop falling in love with potential? And I don't mean not seeing the potential in someone and then seeing them go out there and do the work. See, that's different. I'm talking about y'all fall in love with people because you see the potential, but they don't give a shit. So now you stress out and you stuck in a relationship where you keep saying, she could be better, you know, she could do better. You keep saying, oh, I see it in him. He can get it together one day. Stop y'all shit. Y'all need to take that same energy and focus that in building up yourself and getting yourself better. Because I can tell you one thing. When you fall in love with a person for their potential, but they don't even see their potential, and they don't care to see their potential, they have no drive and no ambition to meet their potential. One thing that relationship is toxic. And that ain't potentially toxic. That is explicitly toxic. There has to be a point in time when you leave them to go figure out their shit by themselves. You don't even have your life together and you're trying to build up someone else's own. We have to learn to stop trying to walk into situations looking for the next person to complete it, to complete us, to be our better half, in our friendships, to be the next part of it. Walk into these shit as a whole human. So when you have someone who's not returning your energy, what your boy say, keep the same energy. Y'all need people who match in your energy because you deserve that. Y'all don't think y'all deserve that? In 2020, you cannot be the only person giving and pouring and building up. You can't. Someone needs to be pouring into you too. This is how we all get better. We got to learn to be a whole human first, man. I even had notes for tonight. I ain't even looking in the book yet. Y'all know, sidebar, you know how heartbreaking it is for someone to walk into your life, right? And they drink from your cup. And they drink. And they drink. And they drink. And they drink. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Now your cup empty. They have the audacity to look you in your face and say, hey, Rox, I gotta go. You won't get no more juice. But you drink all though. They ain't say, Rox, I just drank all your juice, but I just laid $20 on the counter so you could buy some more juice. And these the people who you think love y'all? Y'all realize half of y'all in relationships that are loveless? But y'all don't want no one tell y'all that because y'all comfortable. So y'all complacent. Some of y'all in relationships just because it's a roof over your head. Some of y'all in relationships because y'all can't afford to leave. And I mean financially can't afford to leave. At some point you need to love yourself enough to demand of yourself that you require the same energy. And if you don't bring in that, you have to go. I can figure this shit out. I can figure it out. There are so many people right now coming to the realization in this pandemic because they had to be around their other person. They had to be around their family. They had to, some of them may have been rooming with friends. And they're now coming to the realization that they've been the only person in this relationship giving. They've been the only person in this relationship loving. And they ain't getting no love back. Until you find someone to love you, you focus on loving yourself. All that energy you wasting. And I telling you it's a waste of energy. Because you can't love someone into loving you. You understand me? You can't love someone into loving you. Take that energy and put that into building up yourself. All that money you spending on your friends hold on, wait. Your friends, go take a course. Start a business. Reinvest back into something that you've been meaning to do. Shit, go buy yourself some new shoes. So you can put your foot on these girls' neck. See, I try to lift my foot just now and knock the whole camera. All that energy you're pouring into other people, pour it into you. I have been in situations, and let me tell you, I always say to y'all, but listen, your girl had some growing up to do. I talk and I say a lot of things that sound good, but I had to work through these shit. I was a toxic ass human, and everyone has toxicity in them. Everyone has been toxic at some point in their life. We can't run from that. See, but the difference in growth is you acknowledge it. You know better now. You do better, right? I have been the person in the relationship for what I could get. And I have also been the person who's been taken advantage of. I've been on the two sides of this coin. I refuse to be the person who is taking advantage of someone any longer. Because I don't want nobody to do that to me. I have been in relationships where the other person may be loving you the best way they know how. But they ain't loving you the way you need to be loved. That's also a problem. Because they still sucking the energy out of you. They still sucking the life out of you. And you frustrated because they doing the best they can, you know. They literally giving you all they got. But I keep telling y'all, when you commit to loving a person And that's relationship, friendship, family. Love is love. When you commit to loving a person, your commitment is to loving them correct. Loving them correct means loving them how they need to be loved, not how you want to love them. This is where we confuse love. Love is action. Love requires constant learning. I could love CJ like this and TJ another way. See, because the way I love CJ ain't the way TJ needs to be loved. So when you move from one relationship to the other, when you're loving two friends differently, you can't love Keisha the same way you love Janice. They require different things from you. But we often don't take the time to learn how to love that person. See, because learning how to love on the whole simply means you learn how to love that person the way that person needs to be loved. That's how you love. Love is action. Love is moving. Love transitions. Love ain't a static thing. Love changes from person to person. It doesn't mean you don't know how to love. It means you understand that love has to be adaptable. So when you out there loving on people who can't give you it in return, you got to leave. You got to move. You got to go. You have to. Especially when you've learned to love properly. See, I love all of my friends differently. I have loved every partner I've had differently. Because each of them required different things of me. I have loved people who I realized I had to leave alone. Because only me loving. I need y'all to understand this. Because we fight no deal. Love is one of the most basic human needs that we all fight for. Right? So a lot of times we go out there and we give it. And we give it all we got. And then you buck up on someone who doesn't know how to return that energy. But what they do fall in love with is the way that you love them. They love how you make them feel. They love the fact that you drop everything and come to their beck and call. They love the fact that when they need to be rescued, you're there to save them. That's what they love. They don't love you. They love the idea of you. See, because who you are in your physical form could change and shift and be a completely different person. As long as that person getting what they need, they good. But I need y'all to love yourselves enough to walk away from these things. To understand that when you meet someone who matches your energy in a friendship, in a relationship, family, whatever it is. When you meet someone that matches your energy, you're going to realize you don't want none of them other things. You're going to realize you don't want none of them other things. There's someone on this live tonight, I'm sure, struggling in a relationship. And they've probably been in this relationship for years. Putting up with it. You know how people that say, I put up with him cuz. I put up with her cuz. You just putting up with the relationship. You've become comfortable and complacent in the relationship because, fuck it. We here. We get kids together. We might have a business together. But you're not fulfilled. You're not being loved. You may be in a situation where you're being provided for, but you aren't being loved. And this person doesn't even understand what loving is. But you doing everything you can to be everything you need to be for this person, for these people, in this friendship. And you can't get the same energy back. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It has literally shifted me back to the dating pool. Like, I got a date at this point now. And I've been dating for a minute, but I got a date at this point now. Like, I'm speaking from the relationship perspective now. I can go back to friends in a minute. But even from the relationship perspective, like, I've done it where I've gone all out. And I've given the person not everything that I have in terms of what I need or how I feel they need to be loved. I've given the person what they needed. What they said they needed. Rasta God, it is hard out here for Pam. I ain't going this live to sing the all tonight. But I end up having to go back in the dating pool. You know, I went on a date recently with this guy. Oh, shout out to the light skins. I mean, the Peterson make no colorism jokes. Shout out to the light skins though. Y'all making a comeback. I used to be Team Chocolate. Huh? Child, I gone on with this light skin the other day. And going on this date, right? I promise you all it related to this topic. Went on with this light-skinned little thing. Well, he ain't no little thing. He's a big grown man. I haven't had a man jump out the car. This could sound so weird. I haven't had a man jump out the car and open the door for me in a long time. Like, your girl was ready to give my heart. I wanted to give my heart. I'm talking about jump out the car, open the door. And you could tell it wasn't no show. Like, you know, some dudes just make it obvious. Oh, I just doing this, but I can't even maintain this energy. But you could see that this was normal. This was something regular for him. Like, he just jump out. He probably on this live tonight. He just jump out and open doors. Every place we went, he opened the door for me. I can't, it's just the feeling, the vibe, right? Then we had a conversation. We were talking about, I know y'all laughing at me, but I was impressed with the light skins. Y'all making a comeback. And it ain't, I don't know. I don't even think it's light skin season yet. I don't think it's even light skin season yet. But the conversation, the energy from the conversation, it was like so refreshing because it made me realize that you don't have to settle for what you could get. Now, I ain't saying to have no pie in the sky wish list. I'm saying you don't have to settle for what you could get because there's someone out there to match your energy. Like, we spoke about religion. We spoke about politics. We spoke about family. We spoke about kids. We spoke about a lot of things. The energy was on point. The energy, he shocked me. I tell him, I say, you gotta be dark skinned and hot, bro. You can't be light skinned like this, man. I ain't clowning y'all. But it was, the date itself was refreshing. And he said something that it kind of stood out to me. You know, he said, if I can't give you what you need, if I can't match your energy, then let me go. Because I don't deserve you. And you deserve better. And that kind of stuck with me. You know what I mean? It really kind of stuck with me. Because what he said to me, he said, "Boy, I've been a gallus. I done touched this road. I done been on this road. And he done this road. Have I ain't done that?" And he said to me, I'm at a point in my life where if we can't build, if we can't grow, if the energy can't match, it doesn't make sense. He said, I don't have to juice for juice's sake no more. I won't build. And those intentions were set clear from first date. Y'all hear me? First date. I ain't saying I'm about to get married, but I am saying that you don't have to settle. Sometimes we're trapped in things because we loving so hard and we don't want to let what we done do go, and we don't want give up all these years, but you in years of garbage. You've been in years of heartache. You went in years of growth? You was in wasted years. All y'all doing is 1 year y'all good, the next year y'all struggling. 1 year y'all good, the next year y'all struggling. He reminded me that it's okay to want that energy to match. He reminded me that setting my standards and setting my intentions, ain't nothing wrong with that. He reminded me that it's okay to say this is not what I want and walk away from it. No hard feelings. He reminded me that I am a queen and I deserve the best. He reminded me that consistency and good energy and growth ain't asking too much. He reminded me that I am a big personality and I should never put that in a box. He reminded me that everything about me is beautiful and I deserve someone who's gonna appreciate that. Stop settling for people who only love the way that you love them. Find you a person who can love you right back. Find that person because they out there. He also reminds me that plane and boat and train is go everywhere. He said you don't gotta look for your soulmate, Uncle Michael Road. Like all in all, it was, if that date leads to nowhere, it reminded me that I'm not being unreasonable, that I'm not too much, that I'm not too loud, that I'm not overbearing, that I'm not too big, that I'm not too small, that my hair ain't big, my lashes ain't too furry, my makeup ain't extra. It reminded me that when I cook, my food ain't too spicy, my food ain't too seasoned. He reminded me that I get to be me unapologetically. Fall in line or fall off. He reminded me that I deserve that. And now, y'all deserve that. I don't care how many years it's been. If you're still in a relationship where you still gotta fight just to be happy, slide by and go find your happiness. I remember I used to tell people, I say, my soulmate out there getting his heart broke. I need him to keep getting the heart break till he find me. Someone out there for you. Someone out there for you. Y'all gotta stop changing your core essence just to feel like somebody needs you. Y'all gotta stop changing who you are just because you don't want to be alone. Learn to be happy with you. Learn to be happy with who you are. There is no other like you. There is no other like you. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I need y'all to know that and to understand that. Plenty of y'all are stuck in friendships that ain't going nowhere. These people wouldn't even put you. Y'all stuck in friendships with people who don't even value you. Y'all stuck in friendships with people who wouldn't even let you sit to the table they eating from. Y'all stuck in friendships with people who will not walk you in the right rooms. They won't party with you, but they wouldn't call you when it's a business meeting to make some money. They wouldn't call you when it's an opportunity to grow. Y'all deserve so much better than that. Y'all deserve so much better than that. Y'all need the friends who say to you, opportunities are coming. Are you ready to eat? Come, I will take you to this table. Y'all need the type of friends who love you so hard they can call you out on your bullshit. See, because friends who don't love you can be yes men. They can say, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man, that dress look good on you. No, that dress don't look good on you. That ain't for you, baby. You need friends who can tell you that. See, because I love my friends enough to say that to them. Y'all need friends who can stop taking from y'all and give. See, because, now let me, for y'all in here who need scripture drop on y'all, watch this site, watch this. Every time I tell people, Christian people, it's okay. See, because some of them have a problem when I tell my daughter she don't have to share all the time. Because I just tell her that. Some of y'all, parents created the problem that y'all have right now, that y'all want to give. And don't know when to say no. Because they teach y'all that y'all got to share. They used to take things from y'all and break it up because y'all don't share. No, I teach my daughter, you share when you want to share. When you have enough to share, you share. But you don't have to share everything you have, and you don't have to share all the time. See, I teach that to my daughter. But watch this. They like to tell you, give without expecting anything in return. Right? You know, but what they don't qualify that scripture with, what they don't qualify that biblical teaching with, the church was preaching to believers. That was a message for believers. That was a message for like-minded individuals. So, if everybody has the same like-mindedness, if everyone in the circle who you should give to without the expectation of receiving operates in that same mindset, you will never lack anything. See, because when you give to Sarah, Sarah give to Jane, Jane give to you. You don't have to expect anything because your circle is like-minded. And when you give, someone given to you, it may not be the same person, but someone given to you. See, the problem is we drop that and we teach that and we tell our kids that we don't qualify it. So we end up in circles with people who we give to and no one giving back to us. When you do that, you do that in a circle of like-minded people. I ain't even come on this live to preach tonight. But some of y'all needed that word. Because it's okay to say no. It's okay to say you don't have it. Y'all gotta start putting this scripture in context. When y'all gonna preach to me, you better come with the context. Validate the scripture. Because y'all out here teaching your children toxic ass behavior and backing it with scripture that's not being put in context. Put it in context. Because I can tell you one thing. Your child ain't gonna bully my child for half a tuna sandwich. It's okay to say no. It's okay to stop giving. It's okay to say, I don't have it. Y'all want to see a joke? Them same people who sucking y'all dry, tell them no once. Tell them you don't have it once. Tell them you can't once. And watch how the energy change. Watch how the energy shift. Watch how they busy all of a sudden. Watch how they can't come. Watch how they start cutting you off all of a sudden. Woo! Tell y'all something. Watch these circles. Watch these family. Watch these relationships. Energy must be matched. Energy must be matched. That's how you keep the balance. That's how you keep the balance. Listen, babe. We coming out of something that has shaken the world up. I said it at the beginning of the live. I'm going to say it again. We are coming out of something that has shaken the world up. Your plan moving forward is going to be critical. Your plan moving forward is going to be critical. This is the time to shake off dead weight. This is the time to reevaluate how you moving, how you want to move. This is the time to start visualizing and manifesting the life you want to see for yourself. And some of them people in your life now ain't gonna make it to the end. It's okay. They have served their purpose. You deserve to be loved the same way you love people. Stop finding it hard to let people go. I keep telling y'all, season, reason, lifetime. Some people there for a season. That season could be 10, 20 years. Y'all could have made children in that season. Y'all could have started a business in that season. Y'all could have built a house together in that season. But when that season is over, baby, the season is over. Some people are there for a reason. Learn your lesson and keep pushing. Make your business transaction and keep walking. But when you buck up on the people that are lifetime people, that's how you walk into the next session of life with. They're the people who transition with you and grow because they growing too. See, that's how you mark lifetime people. Lifetime people don't stop growing. They grow with you. Y'all may not grow down the same path, but they grow with you. You growing together. Stop taking seasonal people into a lifetime. Stop taking people who are only there for a reason and letting them stay for a whole season. Let these people go. They cannot give to you what you need. And what you need is someone who ain't just loving you because they love the way you love them. You need someone who's loving you correctly. Y'all need the roots to your tree. Y'all need the roots to your tree. That's what keep you anchored. I think it was Medea who used that analogy, saying some people are the leaves on the branches. A wind blow and they gone. See, that's the set who love you only because they love how you love them. They leaves on the tree. One little no, one little disagreement, they gone. Boom, out the way, leave, blow, whoop, gone. Then you have the people who are branches. They look sturdy, look like they can stay. You step out on the branch and the branch break. But it's the roots. See, because the roots pull the water from the earth that keeps you growing. The roots anchor the tree, keep you balanced. Roots are pivotal to growth. And you don't need plenty of them people in your life, love. You don't need plenty of them people in your life. But the roots. Roots in the morning. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's the roots. Y'all gotta reevaluate where these people stand in your life. And be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself too. See, because some of y'all looking at these people with blinders on and can't see. But your family, your real family. I'm talking about the family who love you family. They telling you this person ain't no good. They telling you, Keisha, why you still hanging out with this girl? This girl only taking from you. They saying to you, CJ, by this dude don't never bring nothing to the table. Every time y'all go out, you gotta spend the money. People around you see it, but you can't see it. Take the glasses off. Take the rose-colored lenses off. reevaluate these relationships. Look at them. If you need to pray, get on your knees and pray for discernment. If you need to cleanse your spirit, cleanse your spirit. Whatever your spiritual ritual is, do it if you need to do it. And walk in with a clean mindset. So when you reevaluate this relationship, these relationships, you understand who could stay and who got to go. And you let them know, listen, I'm walking into a new season. Thank you. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Thank you for every lesson we have learned together. But this is where the ride stops. No hard feelings. I wish you all the success in the future. I don't ever want you to stop eating. You just can't eat at my table no more. We going in two different directions, and it would be selfish of me to keep you here. This is where we finish. This is where we end. This is where it's over. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we find it so hard to say that because we look at the years we've invested, we look at the money we've invested, we look at the time spent, we look at the secrets shared between the people, we look at how much sex we done had together, we look at, oh, we have minutes, oh, we have kids together, oh, we started a business together. None of those things are reason enough to stay. I'm sorry. We can co-parent kids in a healthy relationship from a distance. And just because I don't talk to you no more, don't mean I hate you. So we could be friends, Z-ish. I lie, I even won't use that word. We can be cordial. I like that word. We can be cordial from over there. Ain't worded no more. It ain't worded no more. If y'all could just remember anything from this live, please reevaluate these relationships. Understand the people that are loving you properly and the people that are only there because of the way you love them. Take that energy and focus that on building up you. Tani in the morph. Now I'm gonna go do some TikToks. Finish my glass of wine. It has been a pleasure to be here with you guys tonight. I hope y'all staying safe through the storm. For those of you who this weather is awakening anxiety and a lot of fear because of what you've been through Dorian, I'm sending so much love and energy into the universe for you. I hope you make it through this. Y'all go reevaluate some of them relationships. I need y'all to come up. We already in a shitty situation. We gotta come out of this on top. We gotta come out of this on top. We all have a lot of work to do. A lot of these relationships that have to end, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You know, one say it easy, but it is necessary. It is necessary. Right? Again, I'm sending my love to all of those who are going to be battling some anxiety with this weather tonight. Sending love to y'all battling these relationship issues. Y'all know better. Do better. Right? Love you guys. Remember to hit me up if y'all need lashes that change the weather. That was me. That wasn't the weather outside. That was me blowing that breeze to your window just now. Hit me up. Place your orders for food from My Kitchen with Love. My menu is on all of my social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers. Then I want to do a giveaway from my other brand, the Luxe Plug. So it might be something Gucci, something Louis. Trying to get to 10,000 followers, and we'll do a giveaway. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Again, love you guys. Have a great night.